Hi everybody and welcome to my channel. You may notice that I have a new name and logo. So with the eclipse, I felt with this big shift of energy coming in, I would update my name. But I feel this is more resonant for me. I appreciated the first title I had of Red Queen when I started this. And now I'm moving on to a new phase of growth, as is symbolized in the lotus flower. It's always held a special meaning for me. I have a tattoo on my back, actually, of the lotus. But the symbolism there, of course, is the Buddha said, even the beautiful lotus grows from the murkiest of waters. So regardless of the situation that you may find yourself in at any given time, there's always potential to grow upward into something more beautiful. You can make, turn lemons into lemonade, essentially. But the blue color, it's more like an indigo as well. It aligns with the third eye chakra. It's often known as the flower of intuition. It's one of my favorite teas to drink. This company provides a really nice product. I'm not sponsored by them, but they have a website if you want to look into it. It's known as the Flower of Intuition, and it's from Egypt, of course. So the blue water lily used to decompress the nervous system and enhance deep dreaming. So I felt it does have those effects for me. It's good for anxiety and insomnia, but check it out if you want to, look into this. They also sell extracts and such online, different websites. But anyway, it's good for intuition, opening up that third eye a little more. I know I was feeling intense third eye pressure yesterday and pulsations. There's the magician popping out. Okay, we're on the right track. So during the eclipse, I was doing a meditation with some Tibetan sound bowls, and it was really, I could feel the energy working on that center and expanding. So I'm really excited to see what growth and direction that this whole eclipse experience brings to me as well as the collective. Okay. And so today is April 21st. It is the first day of Mercury station retrograde, and that will last until May 14th. So not a good time to start new projects or make major purchases, but if you need to go back and finish a project that you left unfinished, now's a good time to do that. Revising contracts, revisiting things, look out for old exes coming back. Back up your hard drive, watch out for those electronic snafus, and we're going to see what the first day is going to bring us here. This is Friday, so Venus Day, and we start with the Magician. So that is ruled by Mercury, which is, again, going retrograde here. But Gemini and Virgo there. We have the Two of Wands. Now, this was the card that represented the eclipse yesterday, the first decan of Aries. Okay. Specifically, it rules the area of the planet of Mars in Aries, which is Aries ruler. So we're getting double strong masculine fire, again, ambition and desire to move forward and press on and create. So we have the two wands typically are upright, and they depict like a portal or a gateway for which you can cast your intentions out there. Hopefully you did that again with the eclipse, setting forth your will here in the Magician. We have the Five of Swords. So a conflict, a disagreement, cutting out, I'm getting, because it's like as we wane down to that new moon, there may have been certain, again, patterns or behaviors or people or activities that you want to cut out. She has an empty wine glass here. Some of you may have, it might have been alcohol, but it's just, or excess in anything, gambling with the dice there. There could have been something, again, that you're putting down, you're walking away from, recognizing it as it's toxic, because she's wearing a gas mask. So there's something that was no longer good for you, and I feel like you cast that out. You're seeing it out of the door, pushing it away. And then we have the Lovers, number 6, coming in. So this is the card of Gemini. Again, the two wands almost here depicted as the symbol. But, of course, we have this being the soulmate cup card, not cup. But, yeah. You're making space for this. Whatever it is that you got rid of, you had to stop that circumstance or that situation so you could allow this energy to come in, so you can resonate with them on the highest frequency. And then we have the Ace of Swords. So communication, news, connection. So you might be getting a message from again, with Mercury retrograde, somebody could be coming back. If they were not good for you, that's going to have to be up to you to make a judgment call. Here we have the Ace of Wands, essentially the magician holding his magic wand, and the Ace of Swords. These are tools of commandment, right? Because the magician usually has a sword, a cup, a pentacle, and a wand on his altar. So it's yours to do with as you wish, but I would be wary if you had trouble with this person in the past, that it's probably going to be more of the same, and you're going to show them the door. So just be careful of that. People are going to try and weasel their way back into your life and pull you back down to their level, but I feel like this is a turning point for you. Absolutely. With the eclipse, it's time to cut something out of your life permanently. There's a finality here. With the Ace of Swords, that's the truth. That's used to draw the line in the sand. And if you combine the Five of Swords and the Ace of Swords, you get Six Swords, which is a movement forward, a moving on from rough seas to calmer waters. And that one fell down. And how about these three as well? Okay. Underneath the deck, we have House 12, which is Pisces, spirituality, transcendence, karma, sacrificial service, and healing. So yeah, that's what you're doing for yourself. I think it's closing out this karmic cycle, this karmic partner. It's kind of a continuation from last week's reading. So Saturn, yeah. So feel restricted, experience struggle, learn hard work and patience. So it's not going to be an easy road. It never is. Nothing worth having is easy. So you may be put under a lot of tests in the upcoming weeks and months. Maybe for the duration of Mercury retrograde, it's going to come back and test you and say, are you sure? Are you ready to put this down? Are you done for good? And you're going to have to pass that test of temptation, perhaps, because Saturn does rule the Capricorn, which rules the Devil card. Here we have Mars, move forward and defend self. Okay, we mentioned here with the Two of Wands, and it's directly under here is Mars and Aries. So again, take that conviction, that authority, making firm boundaries, drawing a protective circle around yourself as the magician. Earth, persistence, patience, and practicality. Okay, aligning with Saturn. Slow and steady wins the race. Slow and plodding, like Taurus. Maybe moving into that season. In the tropical season, this is the first day of Taurus. But this is going to be a slow process. I mean, the ambition is there, the energy is there to keep the process going with Mars. But with Earth, it's definitely going to be like baby steps. And finally, we have Yang, proactivity, expression, doing, and moving forward. Okay, so that's being re-emphasized here, of course, again. And it's just keep going. It's did you ever see the movie The Never-Ending Story from like 1984? I know it's an oldie, but there's that scene where Atreyu's walking his horse Artax through the swamp of sadness, right? And the mud gets really thick and heavy and it's dark and you can't stop. You can't let the sadness overtake you, or else you succumb to the swamp. It'll swallow you up. So you have to keep trudging forward. You have to keep pressing on, no matter how difficult it may seem. Okay. Get a couple of these rose oracles. So we have the wild rose, do it your way, embrace your uniqueness untamed. Beautiful. That almost has to like a Leo expression. Oh, is there a lotus on there? Is that a rose? Huh. Looks like a lotus. But anyway, yeah, you're uniquely you. And I mean, that's Aries. House 1 is self-expression, the identity, the ego. There's only one you, and there's only one other person who's going to get you on the level that you deserve to be seen and appreciated. And then we have the second bloom, a second chance. It's never too late. New possibilities. Okay, so you're giving yourself a second chance here. New bloom. Okay, so maybe if there had been pitfalls in the past, it's good. It's that persistence. It's not giving up. And then the next card I pulled off the top was Whispers of Mother Earth. We have this earth energy too. So maybe, again, spending time more in nature, grounding, barefoot out in the grass. But it's called Creativity, Ideas, Inspiration, Artist, Writer, Channel. So that could be, again, with the magic wand here, that's the creator energy. And the Ace of Swords could be writing tools or paintbrush or something. But getting these ideas out. It could be part of your work that you're maybe revisiting. Did you leave a story unwritten, unfinished, or maybe a painting you need to go back and wrap up, something like that. But this could be part of a healing process for you too after enduring this Five of Swords energy. So, all right, the answers lie in the future, in the forward action and motion. Let's get a couple of angel cards. We'll wrap this up. It's definitely piggybacking off of yesterday's energy. Again, this eclipse, it was rare. It's last one happened in 2013. The next one's not going to happen until 2031, which is interesting because it's 2013, 2031. I find that fascinating. And then there's this one in the middle, the hybrid eclipse. So this is a pretty rare opportunity to start things anew, especially in the first sign of Aries. Joy. Okay. Yeah, I think you're manifesting joy. You're creating joy for yourself. Ooh, the blank card. I like these. You're free to write on it whatever you want. You're writing your own story here. Release. Yep, that's the Five of Swords. And that was what the eclipse was about. We've entered a new chapter now. We've turned the page. Stay open. Yeah, open to receiving the love, the partnerships that are coming in for you, and simplicity. Keep it simple. Don't overcomplicate your life. Maybe this sword energy also is cutting out things that are complex, cutting out excess. If you have too much junk around the house or whatever that's just complicating your life, this is, that's a great time for Mercury retrograde. Go back and analyze what is necessary. What do you no longer need? What's no longer serving you? What do you need to cut out to make your life less chaotic? Because it's going to be a lot easier to focus and maintain course on that narrow path forward when you don't have a lot of distractions or a huge mess around your life. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope you enjoy the new channel name, and we'll see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye.